Welcome back to another episode of my Thorpe Park recreation project. This time I'm starting work on one of the park's most iconic lost rides, Loggers Leap. If you ever visited Thorpe Park in the 90s or 2000s, you'll probably remember riding this classic log flume, especially that double drop finale. Today I'll be kicking things off by getting the architectural plans, scaling everything properly, and blocking out the station building before moving on to the exit ramp and the sheltered queue line. Along the way, I'll also share some history and trivia about the ride, so stick around. First things first, I need to get the plans for Loggers Leap set up properly. These are vital because they help me scale everything to the correct proportions. With the plans now scaled correctly, I can start blocking out the station building. If you remember riding Loggers Leap, you'll probably recall this station having a Canadian lumber mill building, fitting right in with Thorpe Park's Canada Creek theme. My goal here is to get the rough shape in place before adding the details later on. Loggers Leap originally opened in 1989 and was built by Mack Rides, the same company behind some of the world's best water rides. At the time, it was the UK's tallest log flume, standing at 16 metres or about 52 feet. Interestingly enough, the ride that replaced Loggers Leap, Hyperia, was also built by Mack Rides. One thing that I loved about Loggers Leap was how well it fit into the landscape. Unlike many log flumes that are just thrown into a concrete slab, this one wound its way through trees, over pathways, and even the lake, and if you were lucky, right past the Canada Creek Railway train. Now that the basic shape of the station is done, it's time to move on to the exit ramp. If you ever rode Loggers Leap, you'll remember checking out your photo before walking down this ramp after getting absolutely soaked. With the exit done, now I'm moving on to the sheltered queue line. If you ever waited for Loggers Leap on a busy summer day, you'll remember this section. It was a lifesaver when it was either raining or scorching hot. The covered section was designed to handle long queues, especially back in the 90s when it was one of the park's most popular attractions. Loggers Leap remained a fan favourite for years, but sadly, it closed for what Thorpe Park said was refurbishment at the end of 2015. However, as time passed, it became clear that the ride was not coming back. In 2019, Thorpe Park officially confirmed its permanent closure. It was a sad moment for fans, especially since Thorpe Park teased a reopening, and the ride has also been visited by Princess Diana and the two young princes, William and Harry. And that's it for today's episode. The station is blocked out, the exit ramp is in place, and the sheltered queue line is coming together nicely. In the next part, I'll be adding more details to the station and starting work on the ride's layout, including that famous double drop. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along with this build, and let me know in the comments if you ever got drenched on Loggers Leap. See you next time.